Hey everyone, welcome to Let's Play Battle of Olympus. This is Kefit.
And this is Moogy. You may remember us from such esteemed LPs as Embodiment of Scarlet Devil and Donkey Kong Country 3.
Yes, we hope to make this another in our long line of, well, internet videos that we play for other people on the internet. So, the beginning of this game, you get to name your hero and your heroine. And after a long deliberation series, which involved a scientific study where we went to IRC channels and did polls, we've decided on two fantastic names.
Yeah, Hubert and Deborah. And the runner-ups were Penis and Vagina.
Yes.
Followed close by Dongs for both.
Yeah.
In fact.
I'm forgetting what I'm doing, so I just kind of paused there for a second. I probably shouldn't be doing this after like 8 hours of law school, but hey, what's a better time to do an LP?
When you're like stoned out of your mind.
I suppose. So here's our world map. We're going to be going to all these places at some point. I guess this is supposed to resemble Greece or something. There's a purple...
It doesn't really... It kind of looks like Greece, but
I think
not really.
that Crete's supposed to be like south, but I'm not really sure. I'm not a geographer. So...
A geographer.
Yeah. So, this is our hero. You see we start in a random forest, and these are random houses. We're never going to go in any of them. We're never going to even be back to this screen.
This may remind you of Zelda 2, because, you know, you're basically Link.
Except, in this game, the developers want to kill you. Because this is the first enemy in the game, I can't hit it. Once it's fallen off the tree and hit the ground, I can't hit the damn thing. So I just have to hit them as they're falling down. And you may notice that I'm not even using a sword. I'm using a fucking club. I am beating things over the head with a fucking club.
How exactly does hitting slimes with a club kill them? I mean,
I don't know.
They're slimy and made out of non-corporeal material.
Okay, so this thing would just drop. This one here, that's health. I pick it up, I regain a health thing. This thing is an olive. That's the money in this game. I'm going to need to collect a lot of them. I think I'm going to do most of the olive collecting off screen, but we'll see. The first time I'm not, just so you guys can get an idea of what olive collecting entails.
I don't think Greece actually used olives as money, but I mean that's a pretty cool reinterpretation of the whole olive tree myth.
Well, I don't think that olives were bright red either. At least they're not supposed to be. So...
Yeah, they look kind of more like magic crystals.
Oh, that's right. I have to talk to Zeus before I go in there. So this house right here in the middle of the woods, this leads to Zeus.
It makes sense.
So here we are in Zeus's home, which isn't Mount Olympus. It's just a random place in the woods. And here's a bull. We have to kill it. It's Zeus's bull, I think, maybe. No, maybe it's the bull that Hercules killed. Around the screen. Yeah, so to kill it, you just have to wait for it to charge into your club. It's very difficult.
I don't think this game is actually supposed to be representative of Greek mythology.
Oh, talk to me. Here we go. Here, Zeus is talking to me. He's heard our story from Aphrodite. We can't use the power of Argus without the Sword of Hephaestos. I have no idea what the fuck that means. I've beaten this game before, and I have no idea what the fuck that means.
Well, if I remember correctly, Argus was this guard guy who had 101 eyes all over his body, and Hephaestus was also known as Vulcan, and he was the god of the forge. So that probably does not help you in any way.
No, it doesn't. Let's see, okay, so the reason we have to talk to Zeus is because none of the other gods will do anything for us until we talk to him. So, a random house in the middle of the woods leads to Zeus. Another random house in the middle of the woods leads across the water there. You can see we were just in Arcadia. Now we're in Attica, which is quite some distance away, but we teleported there through a house. So this is kind of a city place type thing. And
you come out of a mountain from being in a house, and snow randomly appears or something.
I think those little hopping guys are supposed to be satyrs, the goat people. So
also featured in Manos, the Hands of Fate.
Yes, and we've got big scorpions here for all you scorpion lovers. I'm sure there's a few of you who find scorpions really hot.
Okay, and over here we have the hottest thing on the NES since Justin Bailey.
Yeah, it's a topless woman. and she's probably gonna kill me several times because, fuck, it's impossible to tell when she's gonna fire these fucking arrows. And I have a shield, but it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, there should be like a shield button or something. Well, the NES only has 2 buttons, so that's probably not... Oh, you died.
Yeah, you guys... I'm doing this first because I don't lose anything of value right now. When you die, you're sent back to the beginning of the area, and you lose half your olives. But I don't have any olives right now. And I need to defeat this bitch in order to go further in the game. So I'm just gonna get it done now, and you guys are gonna suffer with me. And
so, like, do you ever get a weapon that extends more than, like, an inch away from you?
No. Although, later in the game, fuck. Later in the game, you get, you get sword lasers.
Sword lasers. Those are always fun. They're almost as good as giant lasers from space.
Good! Okay. And in here, there's a random kid. Oh yeah, there's a person in the town who tells me to save this kid. And he's thankful, so I'm just gonna leave him there to be eaten by cave monsters.
So, what exactly was the point of that?
Well, in one of these houses, I think it's the one up there, there'll be someone who gives me a new item.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to live in a city with random satyrs and scorpions running around.
Yeah, okay, so this woman told me to save her kid. Well, she was supposed to. She's gonna give me the Staff of Fennel. She tells me that her father might know how to use it. I have no idea who her father is. So as you can see, the Staff of Fennel is, it's a club with a slightly shorter range than our regular club. So at least I think it has. So I'm not going to use it.
How can you get shorter range than that? That's kind of impressive, really.
So next we're going to go see, I think it's Hera. So she lives in a random cave in the mountains.
There's definitely no one... Oh, wait.
That connects to this place. Fuck you!
The anatomy of this game world does not really make very much sense.
You've seen nothing yet. Just wait until we get to the really fucked up places like Crete. You don't want to see Crete. No one wants to see Crete.
I want to see Crete. I can handle it. You think I can't handle it?
I don't think you can handle it if you were playing it. I don't think many people could. I can't really, but I can persevere. Fuck! You have barely any invulnerability time in this game, and you get knocked back, and you're uncontrollable for, like, all of your invulnerability time. So, yeah.
I'm gonna make a game where the enemies fire, like, 5,000 bullets at you, and that's their only attack, and there's no invincibility time, and you have 2 HP.
So, here, is this Hera? Oh, it's Athena. Okay. So, she's gonna give me a shield. You can see that my sprite has a shield on it. But as I said, it doesn't actually do anything. Now it will. Kind of, maybe. Well, I'm gonna talk to her again. She's gonna give me the words of the gods. These are the game's passwords. As you can see, they're 26 characters long. 24, sorry. And they use every alphanumeric character, both uppercase and lowercase. All 10 numbers, exclamation points, and question marks. So you've got zeros, uppercase O's, and lowercase O's to deal with, among other things. They're god-awful, and I'm not going to be using them.
I like god-awful weapons.
Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we have to raise 50 olives. And the best place to do that is right here. Because the enemies just keep coming, and even the weakest enemies in the game can kick my ass, as you just saw. Because they possess the ability to speed up and slow down and jump randomly. And, the reason we're going to collect here is because this fountain will refill our life.
This is horrible. Why do you have to collect 50 olives?
Because I'm gonna buy a life increasing item with them in the next area. I actually planned out like a nice way to get through this game with the least repetition possible a while ago for the LP, and this is the conclusion I came to. Fuck!
Do you actually need this life increasing item?
Oh yes, I'm gonna need every single one. although the main way to die in this game is to be hit in the bottomless pits, there are some areas in the game which will definitely benefit from increased amount of life.
This is incredibly boring.
Yeah, it is. But don't worry. I'm only gonna make you guys put up with this once.
Cool.
And I only need to get 50 olives this time. The next time I need to get like 70 olives. And then the time after that I need 80.
I'm gonna have to put up with it, aren't I?
I don't really care. I'll probably just like do it when I'm bored late at night or something. And make a save state at the beginning and the end of it.
Okay. As long as I don't have to suffer through it, it's all good.
Yeah, this recording session will probably get us up to the next point where we would.
You have to
go
grind.
hunting.
This is a World of Warcraft.
Yeah. I don't know why World of Warcraft succeeded in this game. I don't think anyone who made this game is like making millions of dollars.
I play this on NetPlay all the time, actually. I hang out with my friends in the Burning Olympians Guild.
Really?
It's pretty cool.
Do you have any purples?
I have quite a few purples, and I've got like 5 or 6 epic mounts.
Can you tell me what purple means? Because I've never played World of Warcraft for longer than like 10 minutes, so I have no idea.
I have never actually played World of Warcraft.
But you just told me you have like 5 or 6 epic mounts.
I'm talking about World of Olympus.
Oh, okay.
Can you please pay attention? Like,
sorry.
I have Pegasus, I have Pegasus 2, I have Pegasus X, Neo Pegasus, Metal Pegasus, and Metal Neo Pegasus X2.
It's funny that you mention super forms of Pegasus, or Pegasus at all, because we'll be seeing both of those later on.
We're gonna see Super Pegasus.
Yes! Much later.
I used to read a bunch of Greek mythology when I was a bored middle schooler, so I might possibly remember some of it.
Yeah, I was forced to read a bunch of Greek mythology as a not bored middle schooler. Because
Why were you forced to read?
Yeah, my literature and history teacher was weird, to say the least.
Oh.
She assigned us college level workloads.
That's pretty cool.
Well, actually, that's not really accurate because I do barely any work in any of my college classes, or rather, when I was an undergrad, I barely did any work. So she assigned what you would think would be a college level course load. God damn it! Stop kicking my ass.
Well, when I was in kindergarten, we had to get a high school teacher to sub for somebody who left, and she yelled at me for not coloring inside lines. It's quite traumatic, actually.
Come on. Okay, I only need 12 more.
God, this is banal.
Yes, but you can see I do it here because there's no threat of dying. Everywhere else in the game, you'll get your ass kicked.
Oh my god, too.
These are the easiest enemies in the game by far.
And they're still kicking your ass.
Yeah. Oh, the next area has some great enemies in it. We're gonna grow to love, I think. But I don't want to ruin the surprise.
Does this game have bees?
I don't think so, but the enemies in the next area are just as good. They're another staple of these great sort of games.
They'll bring
back. All I'm gonna say for now is they brought back La Mulana flashbacks for me. I can't say that.
La Mulana is a pretty awesome game.
What do you never played it? You're too much of a wimp to figure it out.
Shut up! I watched every single video of a Deceased Crabs LP.
Yeah, you did.
That's pretty much playing it.
This is true. I watched those videos after I played it, so yeah, it pretty much is playing it.
I can't imagine it would be all too interesting after you've already beaten it.
Okay.
I mean, except for Hell Temple.
It's kind of fun watching other people suffer through it and do things their own way. So anyway,
is it just me or does Athena look a lot like Jesus? She even has nice little.
I never noticed that. She does.
Crown horns.
So anyway, the great thing about passwords in this game is they save pretty much everything. They even save how many olives you have. But I'm just going to throw a save state here, just so we don't have to deal with them. Because now I'm going to go and traverse several areas in the game to get to where I need to spend the olives. And I don't want... If I die, I'm going to lose half of them. And I'm going to have to do that all over again. So that's... Yeah.
We don't want to do that.
I don't...
So why did you even bother going in there and talking to her?
To save my game. Mostly. I don't plan to abuse save states. I'm just going to use them to save... to quicken the reloading process.
Okay.
Because this game's pretty hard, so using save states would be, fuck it! Fuck!
God. Jesus Christ, dude.
See, the enemies, they stay in your sprite after they hit you, so you can't fucking get away from them. So, yeah, I already lost almost half my health, so I'm gonna go back and refill at the fucking... God damn it!
This is getting off to an excellent start. I think you're pretty good at games, aren't you?
Hey, you'd probably be dead several times over already playing this.
I'd be abusing save states, so no.
Well, you wouldn't know where the fuck anything is.
That is true.
Fuck! They randomly sped up. God damn it.
Can you not refill at that fountain?
Nope.
Why? It's the exact same sprite. It's the same fountain. This game is gay.
Okay, so I lost some health, but whatever.
We're too hardcore to... Oh god, why is there... What are those bears?
Oh, something that you guys may not have noticed, in order to pick up items, you have to duck on them.
Those satyrs are so annoying.
They are. There is an enemy in Zelda 2 that was like exactly like them. Except they kept coming... Fuck you!
God.
They kept coming
like
forever, but except they didn't speed up and slow down randomly.
And just randomly decide to jump over your club.
Okay, so we're back. You can see we've traveled across a large part of Greece by going through that door. And we're back in random forest with the slimes that kill you if they hit the ground.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Or slimes is the case, maybe.
I suppose. Okay, and then I think we go into this tree. No, wrong tree.
It's Princess Zelda.
That girl said something, I guess. The people in this game say stuff that are clues, and you're supposed to use those clues. Wrong tree again. No, I think that would... Fuck!
That'd be Sarasla, whatever his name is.
Impa.
Yeah, Impa. Impa's cool. She's
here's
like
the right
a lesbian.
tree. I think she says something about go to Peloponnesus after you've gone to Attica and Argolis. Peloponnesus, that's the forest we'll be going to. The fun forest. The first of this game's fuck you mazes.
Oh boy, it's another little bear. Why are there so many bears in this game?
I don't know.
Bears do not, in fact, live in Greece.
They're probably supposed... I wonder if they're supposed to be some sort of, like, Greek monster thing.
No. And come to think of it, slimes do not live in Greece, but it's more forgivable as they're slimes.
You can see something bounced off my shield. That's something you won't see very often, because the shield's actually incredibly small. Much smaller than the sprite would have you believe. So now we've traversed most of Greece again. You can see we kind of made a triangle when we could have just gone straight south from Attica.
I like triangles. They're pretty cool.
So now we're in Argolis. I don't know what Argolis is, but it's some random cave place things. So, if you look closely, you can see our best friend hiding up there.
Bats.
Yeah. Those are what gave me La Mulana flashbacks.
Ah.
Because
yeah,
I'm like...
Bats are pretty hardcore.
And you can see there's a bat there. Just... Oh, fuck. This guy's... Oh, fuck! Oh, shit. I'm gonna die. Yeah, I died.
You definitely just died.